The human body is designed in such a way that every part of the body works in a particular environment. So when it comes to the vaginal orifices, it needs a pH level which is in the acidic form. So douching doesn't help you treat infections, but it rather increases your risk of getting vaginal infection. Be mindful that douching can never prevent pregnancy. On GN Studios with me, Village Doctor. Today I'm going to discuss the myths, misconceptions, some common beliefs people have about douching, and the correct information about it. When we talk about douching, a lot of people have some misconceptions and beliefs. Some people think or have received some information about douching that they think is right, but they are not. So we are going to talk about them. Stay tuned. Don't forget to subscribe and like, follow, and share. Your comments are also welcome. This is Health Matters with Village Doctor on GN Studios. So, first myth or first misconception that people have about douching is people think douching is a hygienic part of every woman's normal cleansing process. I mean, a lot of ladies have this misconception. A lot of ladies have this misconception that as a lady, douching is part of the normal cleansing process. Like if, you want to clean your day properly, you have to douche. But it is a typical no. If you want a proper cleaning, a normal cleaning, or a natural cleaning, as I said in my previous videos about how to maintain hygienic vagina or for a vaginal health practices, the vagina in its own natural way cleanses itself. So it's not your douching that is going to maintain, but you are rather going to distract. You are going to interfere with the environment, but the vagina is naturally created to clean itself. So douching will rather distract or interrupt with the mechanisms and as we said earlier on, the beneficial bacteria or microorganisms there. So it's not advisable to douche. So it's a typical no. Douching is not one of the best ways to clean yourself as a woman. A lot of women think that it's a normal practice of cleansing. Douching will always wash away the menstrual blood and other matter, but in doing that, it rather changes the pH. In as much as you try to douche out, the pH level. The pH level. The human body is designed in such a way that every part of the body works in a particular environment. So when it comes to the vaginal orifices, it needs a pH level which is in the acidic form to work. So douching alters the pH environment or the pH level of the orifice, of the vaginal orifice or of the vagina, which makes you prone to infection. So douching is not, as it is misunderstood or misinterpreted by other or a lot of ladies, that it is a normal cleansing process that every lady must do. It is not. It is a big no. But it rather poses your risk of infection or your risk to infection. Other people too also think that douching is needed to get rid of vaginal odor. And again, I say no. Oh, if you want to get rid of your vaginal odor, you have to wash bring substances and things out. It's a big no. The vagina is created to discharge. As I said in our previous video, you can watch my previous video on how the vagina naturally lubricates by bringing out some discharges. The mucous lining, the walls of the vagina sloughs off. So there is the need for it to clean, and as the fluid there cleans and brings out dead cells and other unwanted viruses, that were dealt by the beneficial, how do you call it? Beneficial microbes or microorganisms. They come out as discharge. The fluid together with other organs come out discharge, and it's normal. So all vaginas create discharge and have slight odor. So there is a slight odor in that, and it's normal. And this, odor can fluctuate. Within the month, you can have some fluctuations. You wouldn't have a constant, odor of your discharge. It fluctuates somehow small. So it's not true that when you douche, you get rid of vaginal odor. In case you have vaginal odor, that's an unusual vaginal odor can be a sign of bacterial infection or infection of the bladder or sexually transmitted diseases. When you have any of this, when the moment there is an odor, that's vaginal odor, or the discharges that is very offensive, unusual one, it is suggesting that you are having either sexually transmitted disease or bacterial infection or bladder infection, and that can bring about that offensive odor in your vaginal discharge. It does not mean, I repeat, that douching is going to help. It is a typical no. Douching is not needed to get rid of vaginal odor. See a medical doctor or get prescribed medication to deal with that. This point is the most important and funny one. Some people think douching can prevent pregnancy. Douching can prevent pregnancy. Douching after sex does not wash semen out of the vagina or prevent pregnancy. So if right after pregnancy you are having the misconception or the myth that I have to go and bring out the semen, I'm going to wash out. No, it's a typical no. Douching does not wash semen out of the vagina or prevent pregnancy. Right? So the semen, the sperm, the one that will fertilize the egg will go. But however, it is rather, there is a linkage that douching rather makes us prone to ectopic pregnancy. Douching pushes us to be at risk of getting ectopic pregnancy according to the Office of Women's Health, OWH, Office of Women's Health. Douching rather poses us to the risk of getting ectopic pregnancy, because ectopic pregnancy occurs when the fetus begins to develop outside the womb, most especially in most cases in the fallopian tube. So, and this ectopic pregnancy is a life-threatening situation. Ectopic pregnancy is a life-threatening situation. Douching has been linked to have a higher risk, or pushes us to be at risk of getting ectopic pregnancy. And it is not the douching that will prevent the sperm from entering or getting you pregnant. Douching during pregnancy may also increase the risk that a woman will have a preterm baby. So let's be mindful that douching can never prevent pregnancy. Other people also think douching can prevent sexually transmitted disease. No, it's a typical no. Like right after sex, you just have to wash down so that it will prevent. It is not 100%. In fact, it can increase your risk of getting STI, including HIV. Douching can increase your risk of getting sexually transmitted diseases and HIV, or including sexual transmission, including HIV. So it's a typical no when you think douching can prevent pregnancy or can prevent you from getting STI. The next point is, people think douching can help you treat a bacterial infection. That the moment I try to douche after sex or more often, is going to prevent me or help me treat bacterial infection. No. Again, no. As I stated earlier, douching can rather help you spread or help in the spread of vaginal infections further into the pelvis. So in as much as you are rather pushing the infection upwards into the cervix, into your pelvis. And this may take more difficult, or this may make it more difficult for doctors and diagnosis and other stuff to take place. So douching doesn't help you treat infections, but it rather increases your risk of getting vaginal infection. I hope you get it, because in as much as you're trying to douche, as I stated earlier, you are trying to alter the environment of the vagina. So trying to douche even rather pushes the infection upwards. That's how you can get infections of the upper part of the female reproductive organ. Stay tuned. Don't douche. Get cleared of the misconception that douching can prevent pregnancy. That's number one. It is typically no. Get cleared of misconception that douching can prevent bacterial infection or can prevent STIs. It's a typical no. It's the opposite. You are rather going to increase your chance of getting STIs. Get relieved of the myth that douching needs to get. When you douche, it helps you to get rid of vaginal odor. It's a typical no. Get relieved that douching is not the hygienic or the normal process of cleansing yourself as a woman. It's a typical no. Douching is very harmful to our vaginal health and can pose us to the risk of getting vaginal infection. If you like this video, please subscribe, comment, like and share this video. There are a lot of educative videos on health. This is Health Matters with your village doctor on GN Studios.